Hi friend, welcome or welcome back. Today I got to do some updates on my health and wellness planner. I did get my cover for it. I'm not 100% sure if I like it on there right now, just because I can't fold it into itself. So we'll see how that goes today. I do have my cheat sheet here. I got some stickers. I did end up buying a second one of this Rongrong Beautifully Balanced Fitness and Wellness sticker, and I picked up the washi as well. I have some Stedler markers, pens over here, and let's get right into this. I may have to pause it a couple of times because our pressure switch on our pressure tank went up or something, and my husband may need me to turn the water on or whatever. Yeah, because it's not freezing out. It's like -4 or feels like -14 right now. We've been getting some really nasty cold weather. Yesterday when I got up, it was -25, but felt like it was -32 or something stupid like that. So yeah, that was fun. I figured, let's just take this cover off. I can't not fold it in. I have to do it this way. I'll have to put it on later because it is like super stiff and I don't like that. Put it over there. All right. Let's get into January. So I actually did not do my squats this week because my back is like killing me. Well, I found out why because I did go to the doctor this week. I had my visit with the surgeon, the doctor that did my first 2 back surgeries, and I have a fracture in my spine. Yeah, that's fun. I did not know about the fracture. I knew I was having an issue with the disc, and that is the reason why, because of the fracture. So I did not do any of these squats. I did get my 60 in, then I had the rest day, and that was it. I didn't fill in my moment for Sunday of last week. I'll have to do that different time because I have no idea where I stuck. Oh, I got it right here. Sunday was the 18th. Yes, let's see. What did we do on the 18th? I always put it on these little post-it notes because it's the easiest way to keep track of what I do. And then that way I can stick them into each area that they need to go to after I fill everything out. What was my moment? Let's just say my moment for that day was visiting with my mom. All right, and then let's just hop right into this. This was a, let's put the cap on that because I did try to stay up with my water. Hold on one second. Oh, it was just my pup. Okay, so let's get my cheat sheet here. Let's move those stickers for right now because we're decorated on this page. This is just updating my last week. I'm just gonna draw a black line through this, and I'm gonna have to do that for the rest of this month because I'm not going to be doing any of this challenge. I know there's only a few more days, but I cannot stand doing any more squats. So let's take and do it this way. Like every time I was trying to do squats, it was just like almost crying out in pain. So I was like, yep, we're not doing this anymore. So let's see, my weight was 145.0. And then we're gonna use, what color do we want to use for the water this week? Let's do the darker purple. And I drank 60. I have not hit my goal once for my water this week. I think it's because I drink a lot of coffee. So what did we drink? We drank 60 on Tuesday. And then like I drink it just fine, like water at work. But once I get home, like I drink a bottle of water in the morning, but then once I get home, I don't drink any water. And then I drink 40. So we'll do 60 ounces here, 60 ounces here, and then we'll do 40 here. And I think because I did 4 for 60, let's do 5 for 60 because it's only 3 more for the 90, and we'll do 4 for the 40. And then on Thursday, I only drank 16 ounces, so I only drank my 1 bottle in the morning. So let's just do 2. 16 ounces, and then I think I only drink 16 ounces for the rest of the week. And Saturday, yep. And today has not finished, so we have time to try and get in that 90 ounces today. All right, so let's fill in, let's use pink for my back pain. And it was a 7 out of 10. Let's just do pain because that's really the only pain I have. Tuesday, 710, 710. I do have a higher pain tolerance because I have been dealing with back pain since like 2010, and I really don't take anything besides like Tylenol or Motrin. Every now and then they'll give me like a steroid because they think that there's inflammation there or something. On Thursday I did a lot of sitting, so I was like struggling. I did have a heating pad on, well, it wasn't a heating pad, but I had a heated seat in the truck. So the pain that day was not as bad, but it was still bad. And Friday, my pain was worse, but it also got really cold Friday and Saturday. So I'm thinking the cold did not help because I do have degenerative disc disease and arthritis in my back. And yesterday the pain was about a 7 again. If, you know, I didn't have a high pain tolerance, this pain would probably be well over a 10. And we are in pain today, but it's still early, so we'll wait and see how that goes for today. And then I'm gonna write in my sleep real quick, and then we'll pop over here, get everything written down. I think that's the same color I did for, let's go with a dark purple. No, let's go in with this purple. Plus I drink a lot of Volani, Like, I try to stick with maybe 1, 2 max, but I've been pretty good about keeping it at 1. Sleep was from 9p to 4a. Sleep. I should write my doctor's appointment in here as well. This one was 9:30 to 4:30. Hold on one second. My husband's coming in. All right. I don't have to do anything just yet. Wednesday was 10p to 4a. Thursday, I had a hard time sleeping this night. That's probably because I took a nap or something Wednesday. 3a to 4:30. And then Friday was 10p to 4:30. I always try to get up at 4:30 unless I don't have to work. But sleep was 10 to 4. Yep. And then last night I slept. I ended up falling asleep on the couch again, but it was nice and toasty out in the living room, so I did not mind that. I actually slept till 6 a.m. this morning. Let's use, let's do it in pink. I want to write that I have a fracture. Yeah, I was very shocked when he told me I had a fracture in my spine. So I am being scheduled for surgery, and I asked to have that done as soon as possible, as it's like my slow season at work. So let's see, what did we do for dinner on Monday? We had pork chops. Tuesday we had leftovers. Wednesday I did not eat. Did I eat anything through the day though? No, I didn't. Sometimes I just don't eat. No dinner on Thursday, but I did eat a cinnamon roll twist. And a medium fry. On Friday, I had cereal. And then Saturday, nothing. I did get 2 double chocolate donuts though for breakfast. I know, super healthy, right? Okay, what else do we need to put in here? I think that's everything. And then we just need to fill in over here. I think I'll just use this. So I did my AM skincare. And then most days, what day did I not wake up before 4:30? That was just this morning. Okay. So we did that. I may come back in and just fill those in. And I did not do my makeup. I did do my hair every day but Thursday and this morning. I kind of just threw those up. I'm gonna just cross off this monthly challenge because we are not going to be doing that. And I did not hit my 90 ounces of water at all. And I did journal every day. And my PM skincare, I have not made it that on Sunday. We'll come back and fill that in tomorrow morning. And I think most nights I was in bed before 10. Yes, or at 10. And then we'll come in and fill in Sunday. Okay, and then I'll figure this up after. All right, let's get into this week coming. I don't think we need that right now. Okay, so we have, I got to do my trackers over here. Let's find some cute so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this sticker and this one, and this is going to be for sticky. So this is going to be for my water, and we'll put her right down here in the corner. Let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, let's do it this way. And then we'll put her a little bit over here on this side, just a little bit up. And then let me see what we got here. I did find some elliptical stickers, but I am not going to be able to. Let's get rid of that one because it's only a half a sticker. Actually, you know what? No. Let's put a little water Stanley here. And then to be honest with you, these really aren't going to fit for me for this week, but we can do a couple of, let's do these girls. So I'm not going to really be able to do much workouts because my surgery is going to be February 13th, and I'm definitely not going to be doing any workouts probably until end of March, beginning of April. So with that being said, now I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. But that's okay. I'd rather get it done now while it's, you know, winter and we have nothing going on, and get it done and over with. So I think I'm going to put this one up there, that beautifully balanced. So we're going to do our trackers here. This is going to be my water over here. Let's use this. Now Oh, I think my husband's going under the house now. I can hear him out there. I feel bad because it is so cold out. Yesterday was worse. I will say that. I felt so bad for my pup yesterday. Because his paws, it was, when I brought him out at like 7:30 before I went to work, it was, with the wind chill, it was -32, something stupid like that. And he had to poop, and his paws froze, and I feel so bad. And I had to keep telling him, come on, come on, come on, you got to go in the door. And I felt horrible for him. So let's do Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, and like when he got into the house, like he did not want to move. I don't blame him. Poor guy. I mean, I wouldn't want to go outside with nothing on my feet either. But he won't wear the little booties that I got him. He don't want anything on his paws. He doesn't like his paws being touched. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need one of my weight. Oh no, I just write that in, I think. Yeah, that's what I do, right? Yeah, I put a little heart there. So let's find a cute little heart sticker that kind of matches. I think we can use one of these guys. Let's go with this little light pink one, maybe. Yeah. We can use this one. And we'll do it right up here. And there's that. Throw this back in here. I got these little photo albums at the dollar store, and it does help me keep my stickers kind of organized. So I do have my dinners planned for this week. So let's go in and write them down. If I stick to it, I hope I stick to it. I was going to do a roast for tonight, but then I forgot to take it out. So, we're probably going to do that for Wednesday this week. I did not do the Texas Roadhouse to go on Thursday on my way back from Syracuse. So, because you can't do like a pickup order there until after 3, and I was on my way home probably, I think I hit the road probably about 10:30 on my way back, and it's only supposed to be like a 2-hour drive. It took me, I want to say, like 3.5 hours to get home, because once I hit like Adams, the snow and the blowing was horrible. I couldn't see. It was like kind of like a whiteout in some spots. Plus I got detoured because there was a tractor trailer that went off the road at like 5 a.m. on northbound. So I got detoured there, and I think that was at like the Tully exit, and I had no idea where I was going because I never get off the interstate in those areas because it's like through Pulaski and stuff, and that's like the worst area for snow, like the Tug Hill region. But the GPS, kept me on track, made sure I got back onto the interstate. And then once I got like up closer to Adams, the snow just started flying. It was bad. I couldn't see worth a shit. So I just wanted to get my butt home. I did end up stopping at the Loves that's up here, and grabbed a medium fry at McDonald's. We're going to do that roast on Wednesday. And we're going to have leftovers on Thursday. What I think I might do is, because we're going to be getting our other quarter of a cow here end of February, beginning of March, somewhere around there. I think I'm going to do roast plus stew meat. And then that way we'll have pretty good leftovers, because the roasts are only like 3 pounds, I think. And we have this, I picked up enough vegetables for it. And then we'll have a beef stew on Sunday. And we're going to have leftovers on Thursday, because the roast is always better leftover. Friday we'll do burgers. Try and get some of that burger meat used up. I think we got like 40 or 50 pounds of burger meat last year. So I want to get that used up. And on Saturday, we are having omelets. But that's because I am going to be getting my beautiful granddaughter, and she loves sunny side up eggs. So I might change that just to like sunny side up or whatever. I have to get eggs though, because our chickens are not producing enough because of the cold. So we just don't get enough eggs right now. And I'm praying to God that egg prices don't climb. I just saw something about there was like a chicken farm or something that caught on fire. I can't remember where it was, but there was a lot of chickens in this fire. Not that it's funny, but there always seems to be a chicken farm that catches on fire. Why? I don't know. It's just weird. But that's why me and my husband have the chickens, because eggs were ridiculously expensive. I could use some of these. And in the summer, we do a garden. So let's just put a little broccoli there. I'm going to do this little like well. There we go. It looks like it's like a plate of fruit. So I'm going to just put that and put it right there. And then I wanted to use this beautifully balanced. Like, I don't have to lose weight. I just want to tone, because I lost the weight when I started Wegovy, but I just want to like tone up my legs and my stomach. I don't know if like I can tone it up with like it being semi-loose skin on my legs and stuff, but I do want to try and do that. I usually, with the PET tape, I'll take a little hair tie, a little elastic band, and put that around there so it just holds it. And I'm gonna mark in here my sleep. We'll use this one, and then that way I don't have to do it next week when I come in to update. Oh, and I have an appointment on Tuesday, so I'm going to write that in. That is my pre-op appointment. They wanted to send it to my doctor's office. I love my doctor, and I will follow my doctor wherever she goes, because she is great, and I've been with her for like 10 years now, and she knows me, and I always hate starting over with doctors. That's why I followed my surgeon too. And his NP is going to be at this new office as well. So that's great because I hate starting over. So I had told the pre-admissions nurse that was, or the nurse scheduler there that was getting me set up for my appointments for this surgery, that we probably shouldn't be sending anything to my doctor's office because the hospital up here, I don't know if they're going to end up getting shut down. I don't know what's going on, but they are laying off between the two hospitals that they're affiliated with. They're laying off, I think it was like 150 people, not laying them off, like terminating them. They closed 3 doctor's offices, and my doctor was one of them. The pain management office was another, and then another clinic doctor's office area. And to be honest with you, it happened to my department 3.5 years ago. So it's just history repeating itself. Maybe they should get rid of that CEO that went from making $86,000 the first year and the next year making $386,000. Yeah, let's follow where that money was going. But anyways, just got off on a tangent there. And the hospital's just like, nobody wants to go there. Like, it's almost like even the ER doctors, it just seems like they don't care. Like, my mom went there after her car accident, and she was in so much pain. They didn't want to do anything for her. And, like, she even still now has, like, a huge lump on her collar, and they said nothing was wrong with her. They did the same thing with one of my nieces. She actually broke her ankle, and they said there was nothing wrong with her. Yeah. So she ended up having to have surgery and having it set in a cast and everything. One time I was taking a medicine after, I think it was after my second surgery. And it was like a Tylenol and Motrin combo. And it was messing with my kidney levels or my liver levels, something. And my doctor ended up sending me up to the ER because they were so high, the doctors couldn't figure out what it was. Okay, I ended up figuring out what it was, and I'm not a doctor. So I just stopped taking those meds, and it went down. Like, I talked to my doctor about it, but they're just, some of the doctors, I feel like they're just there to collect a paycheck. Okay, end of my tangent, sorry. That appointment is at 1 p.m. and that is in Syracuse. So anyways, I told the scheduler that I would rather drive down to Syracuse, get the pre-op appointment done, and then that way I don't have to worry about anything getting screwed up and them not getting the results and all that good stuff. Okay. So we got to do my routines over here. And how many do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need 10 spots, technically 11. Actually, no, I need 10 spots because I'm not doing the monthly challenge anymore. Right? 1, 2, 3. Let's cross this out because the monthly challenge is like just throwing me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10, yes, 10. And did I use the darker gray? I did. So we're gonna do 10. Let me see here. And I think I can do it right here in this area. Let's write them down. We'll start from the bottom. Let's go up to this line. So we got I usually only take my meds at night, but I just put PM anyways. I probably should do one about my, what do you want to call them? My vitamins in the morning, but I'm pretty on routine for that. That's messy, but that's okay. This week we're really going to strive to hit that 90 ounces of water. See how we go there. And we'll do hair. I've started wearing my hair down a lot more because it really thinned out with being on the Wegovy. So when I pull it up, you can really see my scalp, and I don't like it. So, I've definitely been wearing it down. I am trying this new, like, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sea moss gummy that you take 2 of them in the morning, and it's supposed to help regrow the hair from a GLP-1 standpoint, I guess, because with the GLP-1s, it's apparently it's all GLP-1s. It's, oops, my thumb was in the way of that one. It's not just Wegovy, it's all GLP-1s of people losing their hair. So, and then we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did I do in between? I did, okay. Do it this way, and then let me see if my husband needs me. I guess he tried calling me, and he texted me, but I'm almost done. I just got to finish this, and then we will be done for this week's health and wellness. But yeah, so if you have your health and wellness planner and you have some cool trackers, let me know, and down in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys are tracking. It'll be a little bit of a different tracker that I'm doing once I have my surgery, because I'm going to have to probably take like a week or 2 off from recording just so I can heal up. It's usually about a month. That's how long I had to take for my last surgery. So we'll see how that goes. This one's going to be a little less invasive, they said, but we'll see. They had to coordinate it with a vascular surgeon as well, because I got to go through my stomach to get the disc out. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a stomach sleeper, so that's not going to be fun for me. But yeah, so there's that one. We got the water, and then we got our dailies that we wanted to keep track of, and then I will do a sleep one up here, but I do have to go help him with this stuff. And if you like this, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, I would love it if you subscribe. I do try to post 3 times a week. I got 3 different planners that I use, and well, technically 4, but my work and content planner is just kind of a private one. So yeah, I'm glad you spent some time with me today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.